Awakened women, this one is for you. Why are you smart, beautiful and fun and still don't have a man? This is what I want to talk about in this video, because I see it as a relationship coach all the time. There's these amazing women in their 30s and 40s that are just amazing. They are smart, they are driven, they have great careers, yet they can't find a man. But I want to tell you exactly why that is, and also at the end of the video I'm going to tell you what you can do about it and how you can understand and really embody the number one secret of the divine feminine so that you can connect with any man. My name is Veronica Maya. I'm a relationship coach for women, and it was my deep mission that I want to share my secrets that I've understood the past 5 years about how to have wonderful relationships with men, with all women on this planet. That is my big aim. So what is happening? Why are you finding it so difficult to connect with men? The thing is that in our society, femininity is not understood whatsoever. And if you are spiritual, you understand that we have the divine masculine, divine feminine, and it always gets thrown around. But what does that really mean? It means that we are living in a dual world. Everything is about duality. We have night and day, light and dark, sky and earth. It's all these opposites. And the divine masculine and feminine is the same thing. It's like opposite energies that rule everything. And you can divide anything into divine masculine and feminine. So what it means is that the divine masculine is assertiveness, forward movement, strength, discipline, rationality, aggression, and the divine feminine is emotion, fluidity, nurturing, giving, but also wildness. So as the masculine is driven and strong and rational, the feminine is emotional, soft and nurturing. So those are those two opposites. And the way attraction between men and women works is if the man is really beautifully in his masculine and a woman in her feminine, then we have this amazing attraction that just feels so fun and exciting. Of course, with a tiny percent of couples, maybe the woman is in her masculine, the man in his feminine, and then it also works. But for the majority, it will be that women are feminine and men masculine. That's also how they feel best. However, what happens with modern couples is that this is completely destroyed. On the very extreme ends, we have women that are completely masculine, that have to work so hard every day in their jobs to prove that they are as driven, as masculine essentially as men, and so they bring this attitude in the whole rest of their lives. This means that they are super hard, they are very competitive, they always want to be right, they always want to lead everything, and this is not attractive to men, and it doesn't allow for this polarity actually to flow. The same for men. Many men nowadays have conditioned to be nice guys, to never take charge, to not be assertive, to be very pleasing, and to don't make sure that that their needs are met. And so they are kind of these codependent men. And unfortunately, women that are super strong and this career-oriented, very masculine women do not find those men attractive. However, they still often find each other because it's a right match, right? Because a masculine man will not be with a woman that is so in her masculine, because it doesn't match up, right? So I call it the controlling woman and the nice guy. They find each other and they are this couple of hell, which I'll do another video about because it's really important to understand. And really, I'm not saying this at all, to shame you or to say that this is so horrible. I just really want to make you aware, because I was totally stuck in this dynamic years ago, and it just had so many negative effects on my life, not just on my relationships, but about everything. So the thing is, you are smart, beautiful and fun, but if you're not connected with your inner femininity, men will not be receptive to you, because they are gonna be constantly repelled by this sort of like competition for leadership. And the beautiful thing is, and that really is the secret of the divine feminine, is that you don't have to be a weak woman. You don't have to be inauthentic. Instead, what you can do is connect super deeply to your real, actual desires and your real being, because in all of us, a part of us is this soft, receptive woman that just enjoys life and enjoys men taking care of her. It's such a beautiful place to be. And the thing is, men will never ever perceive you as weak. They're going to perceive you as super attractive. They want to be around you because they love being in your presence, because what you give them is an open heart and being connected on a super deep level, and actually being this safe place for him, a place where he can actually like rest and relax. That is the power of the feminine. That's not weak. That is super, super powerful, and it's very mysterious. And where me and my husband are now at is that he seeks my wisdom. Before, when I always was domineering him and I was always controlling him and I wanted to be right all the time, he did not accept my wisdom because he felt like he had to make sure that he is still somehow the man, and that I'm not completely, because I was actually acting like a mother, like a domineering mother towards him. As you can imagine, it was terrible for our dynamic, for our intimacy, for our attraction. But now, as I'm in my feminine and I really let him take charge, he seeks my wisdom and he loves being around me, and I love being around him because I really value and respect his masculinity. So that is the secret of the divine feminine. I encourage you to, if you want to do one thing, want to understand one thing about relationships, understand this, and everything will change for you. I now have completely different relationships with all men in my life, and it's amazing. It feels so good. And if you want to learn more, you can download my free ebook called The Secret Guide to Satisfying Relationships. There we will learn everything about femininity and how to be man in a way that feels amazing for both you and men. So thanks so much for listening, and it was wonderful spending time with you, and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.